We love it raw.
Go. Go. Go.
We love it raw.
Go. 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 Go.
Hi, this is We Love It Raw with A.S. Caldero, Chris Corey, The Future, and Venus. Please subscribe, listen, share, tag, make people hear this. This is a great show. Thank you guys. We love you.
What does WrestleMania mean to Brock Lesnar? It's a day that I get to show up, kick somebody's ass, and get paid to do so. Here's my take on my contract with the WWE. There's one thing for sure. If I stay, I'll be WWE champion. If I go, I will be WWE champion. Roman Reigns is not going to stand in the way of that. This is my world. I don't need to hunt. I need to defend. And if you think Brock Lesnar in hunt mode is crazy, stay tuned for Brock Lesnar in defense mode. If there's one message I have for Roman Reigns, it's you can think all you want that you can beat me. Dream, wish, because at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar is gonna kick your ass. And it'll be unlike any other ass kicking that you've ever received. This isn't a fairy tale. There's no fairy tale ending. There's no happy, feel-good moment. At WrestleMania, I am gonna up Roman Reigns. The end.
We love it raw.
Thank you. You're far too kind. This is Mr. Caldero, and this is We Love It Raw, March 16th, on the road to WrestleMania. Few things I want to hit on real quick, and I'm going to bring you to Chris Corey's Corner, a new segment that has been created for Chris Corey, and I will set him up in a little while. But a few things I want to hit notes on, brother. First of all, Brock Lesnar is doing an okay job with his promo, talking about he's gonna fuck Roman Reigns up, as you heard. And the Bray Wyatt, every week I'm kind of biased to the Bray Wyatt stuff. You know what? Give him a break this week. His promos are awesome every week. This week I'm putting up Brock Lesnar's promo, and I'm putting up the end of Raw promo. So with that, the only other thing in Raw that was good was the Divas match. It actually lasted way longer than usual, which I like. I don't like where this is headed. This Divas match has no purpose. Frenemies versus sisters. I don't know what the fuck is this bullshit, but okay. But everything else is like whatever. I'm gonna let Chris Corey dissect everything else, but I'm really over it. I want the matches. I want it to happen. And I'm gonna send you off here to Chris Corey's Corner, and I will be back to close out We Love It Raw. Here we are, Chris Corey, the future, in Chris's Corner.
As we continue the road to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen, Raw tonight emanated from Rollins' hometown of Iowa. And tonight we learn more and more about the matches at WrestleMania. For example, let's talk about Brock versus Roman, and how Brock says that he doesn't care about the beating he's going to give Roman Reigns. He will pummel him and break him down to oblivion. And Heyman went to the further extent of saying still that Roman doesn't have a chance to even lay a hand on Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry to say, Brock Lesnar is in for the fight of his life. Roman Reigns will beat the Beast at WrestleMania. We will have a new WWE champion at WrestleMania. It is time for the Beast to be coming down to earth. He needs to. He has to. But for crying out loud, stop gloating to yourself, saying that you're better than anybody else, Brock. You're like no other person. Nobody is perfect in this day and age. Everybody can be beaten. And at WrestleMania, you will be beaten. You will be destroyed. You will be pummeled. Believe that. Next, I'm going to talk about Cena and his match against Rusev, the super athlete. And I have to say, that lawyer, so-called lawyer that Rusev had, he was a fraud. He wasn't even from Russia. We all know he was from Texas. That was a joke. But that's here or there. And I'm going to say this. It's going to be a fight between Rusev and Cena. It's going to be a good fight. But Cena will not win. Okay? He's getting old. His career is coming to an end. There's new blood, there's younger blood, there's better blood in the WWE. And his name is Rusev. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. You can hate me, everybody who listens to this show. You can write to me about this. And I won't care. Because I'm voicing an opinion that states that Rusev is much better than John Cena. And come WrestleMania in 13 days, ladies and gentlemen, I will be rooting for the super athlete Rusev as he will lay waste to John Cena at WrestleMania. Then we have a match. Rollins versus Orton. And earlier in the night, the Authority, J&J Security, Show, and Kane couldn't take Rollins' big mouth anymore, and they said, they quit, they're going to walk away. So then Rollins goes to Triple H and Steph and says, you know what? Can you fix this up? And Hunter and Stephanie looked at him like, you got yourself into this mess, you're going to get yourself out of this mess. And apparently it must have been fixed because Rollins brought out the entire Authority again of Big Show, Kane, J&J Security, Triple H, and Steph. And Orton had an equalizer, the old chair. And you thought it was going to be an all-out attack on Randy Orton. Who shows up? The man they call Sting. Steve Borden. A man who's been in the business for a long time. His days from NWA, TNA, the Independent Circus, Japan, WCW, and now WWE. And he helped Randy destroy the Authority. He helped Randy prevail. And he helped Randy send a message that I'm ready, we're ready, it's time for the Authority to be taken out and for a new regime to come in to the WWE. And I wholeheartedly disagree. The Authority is what I've always been saying is best for business. Not to take away from the credibility of Sting and the credibility of Randy Orton. Oh no, I'm not going to take that away from them. Oh no. But for them to believe that a new regime needs to take place, we remember what happened when the Authority was out of power after Survivor Series in November. Raw sucked. Raw was in chaos. And for the Authority finally to be back and have things under their control, Raw has gotten better, matches have gotten better, and WrestleMania is shaping up to be an epic match. And the match that I'm really looking forward to see is the Randy Orton Seth Rollins match. And somehow, I believe Sting will make a presence before his match with Triple H. Somehow he's going to help Randy Orton. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. And finally, for those who didn't watch Monday Night Raw tonight, I have a special announcement to make. WrestleMania week starts next Thursday and runs through WrestleMania Sunday. So for those who have the network and who did not watch Raw, WrestleMania week on the WWE Network starts Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and ends on Sunday with a 2-hour kickoff special starting at 5 and a 4-hour special of WrestleMania starting on 7 on the WWE Network. That is the benefit of the WWE Network. It is the best thing to ever happen in this day of technology, in this day of apps and whatever. And I'm very happy to say I love the WWE Network, and I hope it continues to progress bigger and bigger. I hope there's better things to come in the future for the WWE Network.
That was my co-host, Chris Corey, the Future, and that was Chris's Corner. My last notes on Raw was, I'm sure he covered it all, but what I would like to say is Sting coming in busting ass, doing, I don't know what it's called. He did the slam to the corner of the turnbuckle to J&J Security. That was awesome, bro. Felt a little nostalgic when that happened. But honestly, other than that, everything else in Raw was boring. I had people over. I had my brother over. It was cool. We were hanging out. We had more fun hanging out than actually watching Raw. Because Raw was doo-doo. I started watching Family Guy, and then I went back to Raw at the end to see the Sting thing. Because seriously, bro. That's what DVR is all about. Thank the heavens and thank the gods for DVR, because I can't sit through 3 fucking hours of Raw every week. But I must digress. The Sting thing was awesome, and I'm going to play the thing that Sting said on the WWE Network to close the show out. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep the show short and sweet, baby girl. All you wrestling ladies out there that want a wrestling fan like myself, I'm looking for a wrestling lady fan, just hook up. I'm signing off as Mr. Caldero and my co-host Chris Corey, the Future. And thank you, Venus, for the intro in the beginning. This is We Love It Raw, and I will see you next week on the road to WrestleMania, brother. Keep it real and keep it motherfucking raw.
I've been waiting 14 years to get inside this ring right here. And it feels smoking good, by the way. And Triple H, I meant what I said when I told you somebody needs to take you down. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do at WrestleMania!